All right, we are back. And our next victim, horse, is Mr. SBR, Mr. Goodbar.
Oh, it's one of these ones.
That's Mish. There you go, a little bit. Not so close. There you go. Now I'd advise you to go in.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep the door closed. It's kind of dark, but we are bringing Mr. Goodbar up to evaluate him for an interested person who wants a horse that they can lead around and they can groom, and that's calm and cool. So we just got done with Castle's video. That's already posted, so if you missed that, that's already up. Now we're doing Mr. Goodbar. Look how cute those ears are. Look how cute those ears are.
Okay.
Now, see, that would win it right there. He has cute ears. Sold. Okay, and we're just going to lead him up to the barn.
So let's walk this way or that way?
Go ahead. No, you're that way. Go ahead. We like to see the butt of a horse, right? Yes. So there's a woman interested in a horse, and she wants to be able to lead him around and groom him on the cross ties, and she just wants him to be calm. And so we're just evaluating some horses today, so it's a little bit different than what we usually do. And it looks like he's pretty good walking them. We have a beautiful day here in Hardwick, New Jersey at Northwind Stables. It's probably upper 50s, low 60s. The sun is out. And leaving us a present as he goes. All right. All right. Walking into the barn, no problem. And we'll see how he does on the cross ties. All right.
And they're not eating that. We need to fix it.
Yeah.
All right, put him on the. Oh wait, you need a horse out.
He's so cute. Look at those ears. Even sideways, the ears are cool.
Yeah, we have to have Facebook to be on live feed.
Yeah. You don't go on the web, you go on Facebook.
Because I'm not on Facebook, but I was able to get on. I just hit continue and it put me on.
Okay.
I don't do Facebook, but I don't know how I'm on Facebook.
Well, get Jason to set you up with a real basic account, and then you can just go watch us. Because
Okay.
that's the easy way for me to do stuff.
Next time I come with my
This
phone.
is Goodbar.
Yep.
I don't know.
Hi,
Oh, look at
Goodbar.
that. Somebody's eating that board down.
Rats, huh?
You want to close that door so that he's not looking in there. Yeah.
Puppies.
Now this is Goodbar. I think he's in his mid-teens. Maybe I'll have to look it up. He's smaller, narrower. He is what?
What bridle are you using on our
Snaffle. Francisco?
Yeah.
What is Goodbar good outside? Is he bueno?
Yeah.
Is he Furioso with the otro caballos?
No.
No?
No.
Is he the patron or dad?
No. With these horses, it's
Uh-huh.
Boomer. Boomer.
Boomer is. He's just down there. Okay. He's not the boss of the horses. With the horses he's in, it's Boomer. Yeah, yeah. There you got it. Hey, Jason, has anybody cleaned this vacuum lately? And he likes this too. Has anybody anybody clean that vacuum lately?
Yeah.
You did, or you saw? Less than a couple weeks. Oh, okay. You're working with you now. You're next. Well, if you want to wait, if you're ready, you can clean his feet.
That's fine.
Goodbar is broke to ride. He is very kind, low-keyed horse. He was one of the ones I was going to possibly put in our lesson program, but we have to practice the starting for that. If you look at his knees really close, it looks like he's got... Does he have on his knees somewhere he's gone down to his knees?
Did he go down?
Yeah, where it's like, they're not scabs, but they're like, or is that just a hair? Is that a nose
No, it's like a
patch of skin? Yeah, it's like a callus almost. It's something where he's gone down to his knees. A lot of these horses that are not real big and strong, especially if they get thinner, those carriages are heavy, and if they get on a hill and they go to move forward, they'll actually slip and go down to their knees. And some of them wear little bald spots on their knees. It's not bumped out or anything. But this horse is also very, very kind. And like I said, his name is Mr. Goodbar. He's the color of a Goodbar candy bar, and he's a good boy. Hello. So I'm not doing a lot of talking because you basically just get to watch him get brushed today. Goodbar came in very thin, but he's a narrow horse. He's not a great big bulky horse, but he's very pretty. And everybody that's messed with him likes him. You can ask him to get your horse. You have to look on the board and see who you're going to ride. I think I have you down for 2. So Mary Beth ran the vacuum on to get the dust off and stuff. And then she's rubbing what I call the rubber brush. Most people call it a curry. It's not a comb. A rubber. I call it a rubber brush because it's rubber. I love it. And if you take that up on the side, Mary
it
Beth,
usually peels.
like, it will pull that hair off more. But she's getting more hair off of me. Most of our horses, Nancy, are very grateful to be here. Does he have a leather halter on?
No,
Oh,
it's web.
okay. From here without my glasses on. Because I can't read what you guys are writing if I have my glasses on. But everything else I see is blurry. I think a lot of our horses are grateful. I don't know if grateful is the correct word. I think we do everything in a routine. We're very set on when we feed, how we feed, what order we feed in, how we brush them, who handles them, who leads them out, when they go out, when they come in. Everything's very regimented on time. And hey, Vianne, nice to see you watching. And we do everything very regimented time-wise. It's not that we're like a conveyor belt and an assembly line. It's just that the horses like consistency. So for us, it works out much easier. And a lot of these horses fall in the routine and they really like the consistency. And our guys are extremely kind to the horses. We've taught them that way. And then anybody that trains anybody else, they all teach the guys to be kind and nice. We don't yell at them. If you're in our barn, it may not be quiet because we have vacuums running and horses moving around. But you don't hear people yelling at their horse and jerking them around and, you know, all that stuff. And the horses are quiet in the stalls. Jason, we need to order boards for in here. I can see some where they've chewed through. I need to every week walk around and panic. Horses are, they must be related to beavers. I've decided that. It's a distant relative of beavers. And beavers went the route of being landscape artists, and horses went to the route of being beasts of burden, I guess. But they will chew on your wood and will chew through it. So there is not a barn around that doesn't get repaired all the time. It does make it hard for us to fix the stalls. We're still fixing up the 10 stall barn. We had somebody donate money to fix it, and we did take all that money and fix the stall doors and fronts, and then we bought wood, and Jason and one guy are going through stall by stall when we have time, which is always hard, to finish replacing all the side walls and the back walls. In this barn, when the horses chew, most of these horses are not, they have been rescues, they're training horses or horses that belong to me. Most of, not all of them. We do have 3 or 4 maybe rescues in this barn. But when the stalls get eaten, Northwind has to pay for it. But the person who runs Northwind makes most of the decisions, not financially, just on a day-to-day basis, likes to go to horse shows and likes to have a lot more horses and says it's okay, we can help pay for that. And so that, you know what the guys do? They spray that on their brush.
Oh, okay.
And then they brush the horse. So, except for the mane and tail. They spray it on the mane and tail. But anyway, because of that, there's not a surplus of money. That person that runs this, by the way, is me. So I'm insulting me. We will always try to make room for a horse that's in desperate need. We have been placing a lot of horses lately, and we've gotten horses. I've replaced less of them than I have, but we still have larger numbers because it takes those kind of numbers to hit the horses that we need when people want to adopt them. What slows everything down is when I get a horse that has an issue or a problem, and then we have to spend time working them and training them, and that they don't get placed as fast. So he likes, oh, look at him, he likes his head where he goes, rub it more, Mary Beth, I like that. Horses love the towel. If we get a horse that's real hesitant about you brushing their head or doing something, the guys will always put the brushes down and pick up a towel. That's my instructions. And get them used to a towel first. Some horses get real sensitive in their heads. Their skin is a little thinner, and if you put a stiff brush on it, I think it kind of hurts them. I'm tender-headed especially when I was little. So I can imagine they get a little thin skin, and some of those brushes are. We have soft brushes, and then my favorite ones. Actually, when I would brush a horse, we do the vacuum. I usually didn't use the rubber brush, but I sometimes did. And
It's actually with the rubber brush today.
it gets the hair off. Yeah, it gets off more hair. The vacuum takes off some hair, but I know. Look at him loving. Mary Beth's in love now.
Yeah, the H squared is coming.
H squared. Mary Beth and I are. We're gonna start having I'm gonna get a logo shirt, and you have to be an H squared, which is H2, the number 2. You have to know what it means. So, does anybody know what H2 means? Mary Beth and I have those on our shirt. We're going to get them on our shirts. We'll get a Saddlebird Rescue shirt, and it'll have our name, and under our name it will say H2. So she's putting hoof flex on. We don't use hoof flex. What is that?
I don't know, it's Corona.
Corona. Somehow we got Corona. We use Rainmaker. I was told by one of the top saddlebred horseshoers in the country that he liked Rainmaker, and we use it now. Here's the trouble with us using Rainmaker. It works really well. What's the problem? Well, the problem is, my rule is every horse, every time. If you brush horses and the horses get worked every day or every other day, and it's a lot of dampness out, a lot of rain, in which we get periods of time when it is, then their feet will get a little, instead of being hard and brittle, they'll be soft. And sometimes their shoes will kind of slip off. Yes, Carolyn, you are right. You earned the right, probably just being around you, of being an H2.
Alright, so we're done. Do you want to walk him out?
Yep. Let's. Is Arthur out in the ring, Jason?
What?
Is Arthur out in the ring?
Yes.
Okay.
There is no pole. There's a Denny's.
I'll take it myself.
Well, we gotta have. Jace, can you video this? Well, we need somebody. Francisco, you want to video this? Just follow her around.
Just follow me.
So you won't be a lot of talking now. You could talk. You know what? You could talk in Spanish to Carolyn, who's the senorita of Irish.
Oh.
Because she has
Oh,
the
yeah.
total, and then she can write what you're saying.
Ponies look good. Say bye. They do. If you get that. We might be able to get them out.
Desde el rayo. El rayo.
Yeah. Getting my good side, right? We're gonna put him back in his home because he is in the stall this today. Tomorrow he'll be out. Right. He's back.
Okay.
I don't like that
Sí,
Walter.
sí, tomorrow.
Let me out. Hey! We got to close the door.
Yep.
Where is?
Yeah, you can put it.
All right, we're done here.